Senator about the Washington he now leaves behind.
Maryville High School had a class president by the name of Lamar Alexander 62 years ago. It makes this the perfect spot for an exit interview as Senator Alexander prepares to leave elected office.
I get up almost every day thinking I have a chance to do something to help the country, and I go to bed most nights thinking I have. So what I'd like people to know is that it's been a real privilege to be a United States Senator.
His was already a well-known name in Tennessee long before the U.S. Senate.
To go after the people who really ought to be in the major positions of the cabinet level.
He was elected governor in 1978 and the first to serve 2 terms. Later, Alexander became president of the University of Tennessee.
Mr. President, you've asked me to do something that I know you value, and I've learned to value.
Then he was appointed Secretary of Education by President George H.W. Bush. When it comes to the presidency, Lamar Alexander has a unique perspective. Not only has he worked with most presidents, going back to Richard Nixon, he actually ran for president and made his announcement right here in 1996.
We're going to have a barn-burning, rip-snorting election.
He credits his Maryville upbringing to his lifetime of service.
My parents taught me that life is a gift and you're supposed to make something of it. And they taught me to respect public service.
That respect would launch him to the Senate in 2003. There he would be part of major legislation like the Every Student Succeeds Act, the 21st Century Cures Act, the Opioid Crisis Response Act, and most recently, the Great American Outdoors Act.
We celebrate this historic piece of legislation and this historic leader.
Alexander says his strategy has been working from the middle and getting support from Democrats. He explains that's the only strategy that leads to results.
I've never wanted to see how much news I could make by taking the headline of the day and taking the most extreme position on it. What I felt I should do is work with the president or of either party, whether it's President Obama or President Trump, wherever I could to help the country succeed, and I think I've been able to do that.
He also pointed out political disagreement is not new in our country. What is new is how quickly it can be spread on social media. He calls it internet democracy.
Somehow we've got to learn to live with that, because that drives the political parties to the left and to the right. It makes it hard to talk to each other and hard to work in the middle. It still can be done. I do it every day, and so do lots of other senators.
But in January, the longest-serving statewide politician from Tennessee will be moving home.
I'll miss the friendships. I'll miss getting up every day and thinking I could do something important for the country and going to bed most nights thinking I have. But I'm looking forward to being back in Blount County.
In Maryville, Blake Stevens, WATE 6 on your side.
Senator Alexander also shared his thoughts on the ongoing election disputes and what he hopes to see from President Trump in the days ahead.
I hope he'll put the country first, take pride in his accomplishments, congratulate President-elect Biden if he turns out to be, as he's likely to be, and helps him succeed.
Republican Bill Hagerty will officially fill Alexander's seat in the Senate coming up January 3rd.
Right now,